sister saying all of this. This ain't some random person trying to get clout. This is family. This is somebody who grew up with her, shared the same struggles, ate out the same, wore the same clothes, and now she's being left behind while Glorilla is living in luxury. That's got hurt on a different level for real. And yo, Scarface didn't just talk. She had receipts. She mentioned how Glorilla's out here buying her friends' cars, taking care of people who ain't even blood related but can't help her own family. She specifically called out somebody named Rambo, who Glorilla bought a whole Escalade for. An Escalade, bro, that's like $80,000 to $100,000 right there. Like imagine watching your sister on Instagram see a video of her gifting somebody a brand new car and you can't even afford to fix the transmission in your 2005 Honda. That's disrespectful, bro. That's a slap in the face. It's like Glorilla is showing the world that she got money to give away, but she's choosing not to give it to her family. Scarface also pointed out that Glorilla be in every new car that comes out, wearing designer everything, going to exclusive events. But her mama is still working at FedEx. Her mama, gang, the woman who raised her, who struggled to feed 10 kids, who probably sacrificed everything to make sure Glorilla had a chance to make it. And she's still punching a clock at FedEx? That ain't right, fam. That ain't right at all. And get this, Scarface said Glorilla even bought their dad a Jaguar, but it don't even have gas in it. Like, what's the point of buying somebody a luxury car if they can't even afford to put gas in it? That's just for show, gang. That's just so she can say she did something, but it ain't really helping. She also mentioned that Glorilla retired their dad, but that was cap too. The man retired on his own time, and he's still broke. So what was the point of all that? It's all smoke and mirrors, fam. It's all for the cameras and the interviews. But behind the scenes, the family is still struggling. And the way Scarface was talking, you could tell this wasn't just about money. This was about respect. This was about loyalty. This was about Glorilla acting brand new and forgetting where she came from. That's what really hurt Scarface. The fact that her sister switched up on the family like they wasn't nothing. Now, here's where it gets even more crazy, gang. After Scarface exposed everything, the internet went wild, but it wasn't all support for the family. Oh no, a lot of Glorilla's fans came out and started attacking Scarface and the family. Bro, I kid you not, people was going in on them. Fans were saying stuff like, Glorilla don't owe y'all nothing, and y'all need to get up and go to work instead of begging, and she made it on her own. Why should she take care of grown adults? The comments was ruthless, fam. People was really out here defending Glorilla and calling her family lazy. Some fans was like, just because she's your sister don't mean she got to pay your bills. And others were saying, y'all had the same opportunities as her. Why didn't y'all make it? Bro, the disrespect was real. They was treating Scarface like she was just a hater trying to bring Glorilla down. One person commented, her friends work for her though. They dancers and stuff. They earning their money. And another said, why should she give y'all money when y'all probably just gonna waste it? The fans was not having it, gang. They was riding hard for Glorilla. But here's the thing, gang. Is that really fair? Like, yeah, Glorilla don't technically owe anybody anything. She worked hard. She made it. That's her money. But at the same time, when you come from a family of 10 kids who all struggle together and you make it to the top, shouldn't you want to help them out? Shouldn't you want to make sure your mama don't got to work at FedEx no more? Shouldn't you want to make sure your pops ain't got to borrow $100? That's the real question here, fam. It ain't about obligation. It's about loyalty. It's about not forgetting where you came from. It's about making sure the people who was there when you had nothing get to enjoy the success too. And yo, some people was bringing up other celebrities who did take care of their families. They was talking about how Beyonce put her whole family on, how Jay-Z made sure his mom was straight, how Cardi B bought her mom a house. These are examples of people who made it and didn't forget about their family. So why can't Glorilla do the same? One comment said, me and my siblings struggle together. We up together. No questions about it. I'm obligated to my family. They will always go first. And that's real talk right there. That's the mentality a lot of people have. If I eat, we all eat. That's how it should be. But the fans wasn't trying to hear none of that. They was riding for Glorilla hard, saying her family is just jealous and trying to guilt-trip her into giving them money. The internet was divided, bro. Half the people was on Scarface's side, and the other half was on Glorilla's side. It was a whole war in the comment section. Some people even said, y'all just want handouts. Get a job. But Scarface clapped back and said, her mama is working at FedEx, and she herself is working too. So it ain't about being lazy. It's about wanting some support from somebody who made it and has the means to help. And then there was people saying, family will hurt you more than anybody else. Maybe there's a reason Glorilla cut them off. And you know what? That's a valid point too, gang. We don't know the full story. Maybe there was some drama behind the scenes that we don't know about. Maybe Glorilla tried to help and they took advantage. We can't say for sure, but based on what Scarface said, it don't sound like that's the case. It sounds like Glorilla just switched up once she got money and fame, and now she don't want nothing to do with where she came from. And if that's true, that's sad. Bro. That's really sad. And that's the full story on how Glorilla's sister responded.
General, thank you. On school, never forget. And never forgot. The second never forgot. Certain positions and after therapy, just to make you stress at home. And now we're talking about the second, the third, and I don't know if that has ever happened before. It's happening because that third president has taken on the resources needed to take the fight across the world. When the attorney general will let the permission to make sure that these victims are covered and that the feelings of the we know the world. It's a full circle. That's what happens that we don't feel like it's exactly so how are we going to get this done? How are we going to find the individual response we sat down with the Europe, sat down with the team that we kind of done. Every single day, every single week, we talked about how we do it. We're here today because we have an emergency plan of security. We have one security. This is Attorney General, 14 years ago, a Marcus Washington employed as a senior unemployed in foreign land in one of the most dangerous places in the world for Americans, and not you. An American ambassador, military personnel, and Department of the region were all flying for 13 hours. The American capital never came. For 13 hours, they waited for help.
Let's see. Dang it. Hennessy vodka. I spoke with Tyrone Woods' wife, widow, Dr. Dorothy Woods. I spoke with Ambassador Stevens' family, as well as Black Dorothy's brother, Fred, as well as his widow. These were people never expected justice to be coming. They never knew about the determination in this room and behind me, and the incredible work of the FBI along this case for years and years, because this was something that mattered. The Benghazi saga was a painful one. It stayed with all of us. And let me be very clear, there are more than that. Time will not stop us from going after these practices, no matter how long it takes, in order to fulfill our obligation to those families who suffered horrific pain at the hands of these violent terrorists. And now, again, I want to tell everyone, American justice is here. President Trump will make sure that it happens for Americans, no matter where they are in this world.
What's up, people? Anybody need help with anything, just let me know. Anybody need to talk? Something.